So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. So, it is time to let them at it.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
So that's got things underway. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, demands something highly charged. Yeah, we all know who's better on paper or in the rankings, but pride and passion can be a great leveler, especially here.
Rafael Leao. Oh, can he get onto this? Stood up well to him there. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's managed to get free. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Smartly reclaimed. Fofana, deftly done. Kosunu is there and he can get that clear. So what can they make of this? That pass has been well intercepted. That looks a good ball. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, it all looks so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Played back to the goalkeeper. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Abraham. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fofana. Abraham! Fofana! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Quarter of an hour played. And it's Pasalic. Pasalic is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Kosunu cuts out the pass. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. To Ketelara. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, that's a key interception. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Abraham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No goals as yet. Oh, played through for the wide man. The ball has bounced loose now. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. So he's plotting something before... Oh, diving header! And he's quick to get it clear again. Loftus-Cheek does really well to win the ball there. Fofana, now it's Rafael Leao, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Jim City spots it and intercepts. Abraham. Joao Felix. Oh, that's a fine interception. Deftly away. And here's Abraham. Can he get away here? He can get that clear.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Thinks one through. He's in plenty of space here. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
De Ketelara. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Lovely feet. Hernandez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Retegui! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, good read. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Well, you have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 27. Numero 5.
So off we go once more.
Numero 8.
So neither side has yet broken through.
Il numero 70.
Nicely worked. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Joao Felix. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And the shot! It's there!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Oh, no joy this time. Oh, important interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Big chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it. Milan are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Datang. Time and again they are repelled. The Kitalara really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Just about up to the hour now. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Now it's Fofana, and he's had it nicked away. Atalanta can breathe again, just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
There's the hit! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And he was quick to react. Maldini.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Joao Felix. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Milan are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
No, that's been intercepted. Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek. Datang. He's through here. Real chance! That's another chance! Oh, that's an own goal!
Cambio di giocatori.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you'll have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
They get a throw in. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's good vision. And the shot! Goal! There seemed no way back, but they are level. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
We have ourselves a real game here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Atalanta are looking to break at pace. Now there's a fight. Rategi! And that is wildly off target. Milan looking to pass their way through. Big chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that was very necessary. Oh, Red, nice interception. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Gently done. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Loftus-Cheek. Abraham. That is good alertness. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he can clear it away. And that is it. There will be penalties.
Well, it was a pretty engaging game that flew by. The separation now is left to penalties.
So we brace ourselves for the nerve-shredding ordeal that is penalties. Maldini is over the first kick. And he puts them one up.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Up steps Mr. Dependable. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Atalanta are putting real pressure on here if they put this away. 2 to the good. So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
Scamacca will take the third penalty.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. He's missed it, and it's all over. So it has all ended in hurt. The team played their parts in a terrific struggle, admirably at times, but when it all mattered, they have fallen ever so slightly short. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as you
So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. And expectations are rising, and decibel... Up he goes! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Duron did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I really do like the look of Tammy Abraham, Peter, who I find to be very hard-working. He's a real aerial threat, but his pace and energy does make him better at pressing high up the pitch, and of course when countering.
He's gone for goal! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
De Catalara brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, that's a key interception. Rattini! Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. João Felix. Fofana. Milan looking to pass their way through. Oh, can he get onto this? And he's intervened well there. João Felix. Loftus-Cheek. No way through, so back it comes. Big chance! Goal! Milan! First blood drawn. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Now it's Abraham. Atalanta applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts...
He gets big! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Duron. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its...
João Felix! And it's hoisted clear. Now it's Cuadrado. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fofana. That has been cut short. Tomori spots it and intercepts. Back into the middle. Retegui! And he can clear it away.
Milan can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Fofana. And the pass is intercepted. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Tomori kept his eye on it, and he's there.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
João Felix. Fofana. João Felix. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao! They've scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Milan, and the first half is done. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. Milan ahead 2-0, and they are looking good.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 8. Numero 7.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Lasciano il campo per...
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a shade optimistic. João Felix. João Felix. Good, strong midfield running here. João Felix! It's off target and by quite a way.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Always onto this. To Ketelara. Thiaw getting this one clear.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Can he put it away? And he's quick to get it clear again. Belanova. Kyle Walker. João Felix. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. And he's gone looking for safety. Milan with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. Looking for the run. He can run onto that. Jim City calmly anticipates. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. No, that's been intercepted.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 70.987
So we've reached the hour mark.
spettatori.
Brilliantly cut out. Oh, that's well spotted. Abraham. Played back in. Could try cutting inside here. The muscular approach does pay off here. Out of play for a goal kick.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Loftus-Cheek has found the net here, of course. Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He might be in here! Good goal! He's had a hit!
Cambio di giocatori.
Time and again they are repelled. Now it's Chukwueze. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Milan are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Just about up to 75 minutes. Abraham. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Fofana. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Skamaka. Oh, well played. He got back really well. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's through here. And he's running through. Big chance. Must be.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Duron producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Engages and forces him off the ball. De Ketelaere. Threads one in. Loftus-Cheek. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Oh, no joy this time.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Cross goes in there. He can get that clear. Taken back almost at once.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Ball swung in. And that was very necessary. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. So bring it on.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
And already we're underway here. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. Passionate, emotional, blood-boiling, sometimes angry, always the same, yet every time a little different. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
And he's had it nicked away. Rafael Leao.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And the shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, they've got it again. Strokes it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Shapes to shoot! And that has fair fizzed.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Milan are looking to go forward now. Oh, well played, well sorted out. To Ketelara. Now it's Cuadrado. He's found a way through. Milan, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Cuadrado. To Ketelara. Pass is just off target.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And it's the goalkeepers to claim. And he won't reach that. Xiao, Abraham chasing after it. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Climbs up big! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Xiao makes the interception. Retegi. Cuadrado with the cross. And he gets rid in a hurry. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. João Felix. To Ketelara. Can he get onto this? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Atalanta do have a chance to counter here. Joao Felix. Fofana. Milan finding their passes. Shot a goal! That's going to go a long way.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's beautifully weighted. There's the shot! Goal! Atalanta! And Atalanta go in front. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down. Atalanta have turned up with a human blockade.
There's the hit! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 7. Quadrado.
Here we go again.
Numero 8.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Milan have reclaimed it. Cleared away. De Ketelaere. He can run onto that. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Looking tidy in possession here. And they win it back again. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Little pass back. Nicely weighted ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Loftus-Cheek might just make this. Fofana. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's heaved it away. Milan still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Abraham! Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Hernandez plays it short. Duron tries to clear. It's run loose here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That looks a cracking ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Maldini. Oh, that's a key interception. Loftus-Cheek. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rafael Leao is herring after that one. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Well, nicely intercepted. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he cuts out the supply. He's in plenty of space here. That's a nicely measured pass.
Milan are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Forwards and with intent.
Atalanta surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. Milan appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Attenzione, un cambio.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. We're back in possession and ready to go again. He's a sharp little ball here. Milan are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Walker deals with that comfortably. Now there's a fine ball. Chooses to go. He's having a go!
I think we're about...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Milan with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
That's really well cleared. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Abraham. This is promising. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And that's it. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. So it is time to let them at it.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
So it's down to business here. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities. Passionate, emotional, blood-boiling, sometimes angry, always the same, yet every time a little different. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The pass has gone astray. Acerbi makes the interception. Thuram. Great hit! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Atalanta finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Inter Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And he cuts out the supply. Zielinski. Zielinski! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a nicely weighted pass. He's found some space. To Ketelana! Ashlani. Çalhanoğlu. Martinez. Çalhanoğlu. It's Çalhanoğlu! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. Cuadrado.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Acerbi. Zielinski. He's through here. Look at this. Thuram! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Thuram deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
De Ketelana. Nicely worked. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Çalhanoğlu. Opts for safety. Aims beyond the defence. Lobbed in behind. And it's the goalkeeper's to claim. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Zielinski. And Inter now could counter-attack. No, again, there's no way through. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Well-timed, excellent interception.
Inter have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
He can run onto that. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Looks to go up and over. Dink through. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, nicely intercepted. De Ketelaere. Vertegi. Pasalic! Quadrado! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Deftly away. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pavard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Zielinski. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And the pass is intercepted. And we hit half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. So there was the first half.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Inter Milan get the ball rolling in the second half.
That's going in strongly.
De Ketelaere. Ball's gone out of play. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Thuram. And it's Mkhitaryan. And here's Lautaro Martinez. This might... Oh, shooting chance! He's delivered all right!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Inter Milan get themselves into the lead. Inter Milan different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Jim City spots it and intercepts. De Ketelaere. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Vertegi is offering a wry smile there.
Skamaka is the guilty party there. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Just about up to the hour now. Now that's well seen too. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
He intercepts the throw. That's well read. Ashlani. Inter Milan still have the cards to affect this game. Quality ball.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That has been cut short. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, Red, nice interception. And here's Skamaka. Thuram. Zielinski. Atalanta needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He rises! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Atalanta have their second corner now. There's the header! No, not the best of headers.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 17.
So, time for changes
Numero
on
44.
both sides, actually.
Numero 32. Lasciano il campo per il numero 70, il numero 6, il numero 11.
Well
Attenzione,
seen,
un cambio.
saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. It's run loose here. Into the last quarter of an hour. Martinez. Thuram! He should have put that one away.
Thuram really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
That has been knocked clear.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
City. Skamaka! That is decidedly lacking.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Always onto this.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Thuram is flagged offside. He's got away. Tries a shot. Oh, he's this time surely. And he's heaved it away. That is ended up in no man's land. Skamaka. Decent hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. All hands on deck for this one.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's gone for a throw-in. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Picked out brilliantly. He's had a hit! And he's really put himself on the line here. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Climbs up big! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
He's found a way through. And now they can clear their lines. And through to the goalkeeper. And that is that. Inter Milan pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. So the gloves are off, Jim. Just the keeper to beat, now the finish! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And he was quick to react. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fiddles it through. And he's straight offside. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Shalhanolu, Thuram for Luis Enrique. Luis Enrique! Luis Enrique! In he goes again! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. De Ketelaere. De Ketelaere unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Some really good ball movement. De Ketelaere. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Thuram. Martinez. Great ball, and he's in here. Heads it! It's in! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Quadrado. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That is good alertness. Pass is just off target. No, that's been intercepted. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Shalhanolu, and he's had it nicked away. Tries a shot! It's a goal!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Thuram showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That has not gone well. De Ketelaere.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Çalhanoğlu, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Spread neatly. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Çalhanoğlu. And he's there to retrieve it. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Ashlani. Quadrado might just make this. Bisek gets over and intercepts. Thuram. Zielinski. Çalhanoğlu. Hits one! Really well taken goal.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
And that has been knocked clear. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Ci saranno 3
Now it's
minuti di
Zielinski.
recupero.
Darone. That is a great pick out. Jimsiti has not got that quite right. Well timed, excellent interception. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. Inter Milan are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1.
Numero 8, numero 7.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 9.
Spread it left. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. To Catalana! Defending of the desperate variety. What a save! Terrific reactions! Oh, that was no routine save.
De Catalana clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And that should get the job done. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Always onto this. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And no, that was never going to make it. Scamacca. De Catalana. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Thuram could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
Zielinski.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Nice interception, well timed.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 72.306
Fierce, close defending.
spettatori.
Could be danger here. Thuram with a definite fell there.
Cambio di giocatori.
Oh, delightful ball. Skamaka gets flagged offside. Oh, and he's through the middle. And he's cut it out. Decent hit! He's got a goal!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Atalanta get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 17.
Atalanta have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 70, il numero 6.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Aslani. Cleared away. Looking for the run. Neatly clipped into space. And it's Skamaka! Oh, he's been caught napping.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He's played him through. And the shot! And he hits the net. Atalanta are level.
Atalanta clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score, which the goals recovered.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. That's a nicely measured pass. Cleared without hesitation.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down and...
Maldini! And that's a real chance missed.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Atalanta have their second corner now. Gets good distance on it. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Aslani does really well to win the ball there. Oh, super find. He's onside! Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Good spot, he's seen the run. Into the last 5 minutes. And he's intervened well there. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Posh. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, that's well spotted.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
L'uomo indica 6 minuti di recupero.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And no surprise, that's a booking. Back.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Maldini. And the shot's on here. Brilliantly cut out. Thuram. He's had it taken off him. And that is it. There will be penalties.
Well, both managers would have preferred not to go this far, but here we are. It's about nerve control now.
So we head for the final act. It will be penalties.
Per uno stadio migliore.
An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Up steps Mr. Dependable. No! He's gone and missed as well. So, the second man in line. Oh, he's hit the upright.
He didn't need to cut things so finely.
And stepping up, the skipper. No! Denied remarkably.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
The third man in the queue. Denied! He's made the save!
Oh, he never looked comfortable over that, did he?
Mkhitaryan is third in line.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Atalanta looking to draw level. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Retegi is the next man in the spotlight.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Inter Milan must score here to stay in it. No! Saved it! And their fate is sealed! Inter Milan And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. And nobody has a goal! Good save, keeper read that well.
Utegi really would relish another crack at that same challenge, I suspect.
Cleared away.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That's really well manoeuvred. Inter Milan have the chance to go the shapes to shoot! Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you.
To Catalana! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
The Catalana actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. And that should get the job done. He's gone for. Can spring out of defence.
Utegi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And it's Cuadrado. Martinez looks to get on the end of this. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zielinski. Now it's Thuram. Thuram! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, that's a key interception. No luck with that dink over the top. Can he spark a counter here? Martinez is flagged offside. Martinez, oh, played right into his path. Cuadrado might just make this. That's a nicely measured pass. And he's cut it out. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. No, that's been intercepted. He has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Thuram. Thuram. Çalhanoğlu. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Now, what about a counter-attack? Pavard calmly anticipates. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's going for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
De Ketelaere really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Çalhanoğlu. Oh, super ball! Hits one!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Could move up a gear here. He's found a way through. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. A look, big chance! Goal! Atalanta! And Atalanta go in front with a predatory goal.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Atalanta have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Taken back almost at once. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Asllani. Zielinski.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And yes, it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. And the first 45 minutes are up. So your views on the first half?
Inter were desperate for the half-time whistle. A regroup and a rethink is imperative to rescue this.
Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 7. Quadrado.
Here we go again.
Numero 8.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Asllani charging forward, the ball at his feet. De Ketelaere. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Bisek does really well to win the ball, but oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And no surprise, that's a booking. Zielinski. Can he get it through? Luis Enrique. He's shifting through the gears here. That's a decent clearance. And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
So, third corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Luis Enrique. And he can clear it away. That is good alertness. Kosunu.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Çalhanoğlu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And the counter is on. And that is expertly dealt with. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Atalanta clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
He's got space in the area. Caught offside that time.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Martinez. Inter Milan have reclaimed it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Some really good ball movement. The Ketelara clears. Oh, that's well spotted. This is promising.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Thuram. And there's his chance to lead the counter. 75 minutes played. Thuram finds himself offside.
Cambio di giocatori.
Inter Milan making another change here.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
And the shot! It's in! Back to within one! Interesting! He just absolutely speared that in.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
Ha segnato all'80° minuto, numero 45,